Fuck it all, I need more plastic. dirty. 808 dirty.
First down is Allen. He'll buy some time. And now off to the races down inside. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A big play there.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. gained 4 sacks total and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Allen going to change this at the line.
Yeah, you made this?
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. That's taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Now a 2nd and 6. So they take the handoff. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. And he lost the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. There he goes left side. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach. The offensive coordinator just crazy. Get it all the way down there in the red zone. Can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Now Cade York for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward. But they kick it here, and it's good.
This being proud by RTV. What's that, Flippy?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last possession, really a gut punch. Seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. Now what a first down pickup of 8. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to get him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On play action, Allen. It's complete to Robinson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now they'll change things up. On 2nd down, here's Allen. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Allen, flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down after the sack. Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy. going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. How about this? They'll change it at the line. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's the Jets punter now. Marvin Mims deep for Denver. He'll send this one into the mile high air, and it's a good one. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. He'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Right off the bounds, a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Broncos at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Now Goff. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First target, first catch at a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle,
tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 23, here's second down and a yard. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw there into the hands of Ross. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Williams is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, he put the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
York now for the extra point. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Allen going out wide, finds Chubb. Only able to gain a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Here is 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. Flush to his right. That's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First down now, but that clock rolling. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's caught on the right play action. Allen. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Allen to throw it. And it's a fumble. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. Now it's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. On their own side of the field, close to the 50, but their own side of the field, they only needed a couple of inches, and they were able to get it done.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a zone blocking team, a man blocking team, gap block, whatever you want.
Williams loses the football.
That block is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now Allen throwing on second down. Going deep here for Watkins.
Aziz, 9.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Throwing is Allen on third. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams will be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
To throw on second down is gone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Allen looks to throw on second down, and that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Allen now looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Allen off the play fake. Steps away to his left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Robinson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. Allen going to throw. mask off now on second down. This one swung out to Williams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. Finds Dulcich out left side. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams.
Hey, Beats. Line them up.
Get in. Touchdown, Denver. Javonte Williams with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that will make this a 19-point game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Now a short one to Gesicki. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now Allen. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Touchdown Jets. Chris Watkins, 53 yards. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And they're able to return this all the way up to the 45.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams.
Hey, V.
They'll be
Line
taken
them up.
down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Gotta figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces
as he'll take this down to about the 38. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen, eluding the pressure right. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now 1st and goal. Throwing Allen on 1st and 10. It's Robinson. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down at the 2-yard line. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Allen. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Broncos 26, Jets 21.
So still
Hey,
a little over 40
line 'em up.
seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Again, it's Williams. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Denver, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Cousins to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Now Cousins on fourth down. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be... A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On first down, Fields racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jamison Williams with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by Meed Beatz is up and good. And it's now 14-0. They're ready to kick it off. Here's Meed Beatz. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Allen going to change this at the line. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it, and they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. So a first interception
in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Extra point by Meed Beatz is up and good. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On second down, Cook. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Here's 3rd and 7. Now Allen steps away. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. First down, here's the run with Cook. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now they'll throw with Allen. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Banks with it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Extra point by Meed Beatz is up and good. And it is 28-0. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Allen's throw caught here by Metcalf. 2nd down and a yard. Play action. Now it's Allen. To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. On 2nd down. as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On play action, Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On play action, Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. What kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He'll buy some time right. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Bills. Zach Ertz halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bills get a bit closer. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Carolina punt team out there led by Johnny Hecker. Sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Off the option, that's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Here we go on fourth down. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Meed Beatz is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. The final shot before half for Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Come to the line to start their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half. I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Is that Chris?
To the air, Allen. And my goodness, another interception. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Partner, I see you reaching for the white flag. Put it down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why. Because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this game because we're blowout territory right now. That interception just surrendered any momentum they built up in the locker room during halftime. So, game plan, it's in the garbage. Time to try something new in this one.
Fields on first down. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw is Fields. Flushed out right. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They're certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Third and long. It's Fields. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Fields now to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now they're in the hurry up. On first down, it's Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Panthers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
H-Man, you made this?
Ready to kick it off. Here's Meed Beatz. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. And now here's another interception. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Fields eluding the pressure right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A.T. Perry, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The extra point by Meed Beatz is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. They're ready to kick it off. Here's Meed Beatz. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now a deep delivery on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Allen to throw it out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That's to his running back, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Right back to Cook for another completion. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it's second down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And my goodness, another interception. It's Deontay Banks with it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Play action is Fields. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Fields changing the play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Touchdown, Panthers. A.T. Perry. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now Meed Beatz for the PAT.
Since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest. And now here's another interception. There he goes right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Meed Beatz on to attempt the point after. This one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Anything. Now Allen. And this one is incomplete. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And again, it's Allen. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And my goodness, another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game. And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Here's Fields now on second down.
Arkay, let it be.
And got his man complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Extra point by Meed Beatz is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. They're ready to kick it off. Here's Meed Beatz. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Allen throwing on second down. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play here for the Bills. And even 40 yards. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Allen now on first down. Steps away. And this is Cook with a grab. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Arkay,
From midfield, here's Allen. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. One final try here for Allen. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right at midfield. That one looks like he'll throw here. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground incomplete. Field's going to change things up here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Arkay.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Fields. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point by Meed Beatz is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. They're ready to kick it off. Here's Meed Beatz. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but it's self-inflicted. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
On first down, Fields. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Fields. Flush to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback? Now a first down throw, Fields. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now Meed Beatz for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They're ready to kick it off. Here's Meed Beatz. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. Allen gonna try and throw on 3rd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say you caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for the Panthers, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Omaha, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11.
Dizzle. Go get that bag, nigga.
That's a Krishtall.
Hey, Keramic, break that down. That down. Hey, Keramic, break that down.
Run it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo.
Vahan.
Arkay, let it be. Arkay, let it be. Arkay, let it be. Arkay, let it be.
You'll lose more than that when the king gets through with you. He's as mad as a hippo with a hernia.
Ooh, I quiver with fear.
Eyes.
Prepare for launch in 3, 2,